I ended last episode in this very spot, making a promise to you all. Next episode, we're going to finish Metro Mayhem. And yeah, at this point, that was about a month ago. But I have been working on stuff. I've been chipping away at all the things here in Metro Mayhem to get this ready to open. And I am a man of my promises. I'm going to fulfill that promise today. We're going to do it. This episode, this is it. We're going to finish Metro Mayhem and it's going to finally open and we can watch all the Hermits start to run this race, which is very, very exciting. But first things first, we've got a plot left in the Hall of Hermit History, Season 6, which was really, really difficult to decide what to include because if you remember Season 6, first of all, thanks for hanging out with the Hermits for so long. Second of all, you'll remember that a lot happened in Season 6. It was a crazy season, so there was a lot of stuff to choose from. I jammed in as much as I could. It's a very small space back here. In fact, let's walk through. Oh, and I installed the fireworks, which thanks, Cub. Those are some expensive fireworks, I've found out. It's like a third of a diamond every single time a firework goes off, and I think we just shot 4 off, so a whole diamond gone just by walking through. Yeah, I owe Cub a little bit of diamonds or something. I don't think he cares about diamonds. He's wasting them. He's literally wasting diamonds on fireworks. He can afford it. We're gonna find out what Cub might want in return for those fireworks. But anyway, I'm walking through this backwards because the Season 6 plot is this way. All right, express route. Oh, perfect throw. Perfect throw. This is the space. This is what we have. What's nice about this plot is because of the way I did the tree, you can see, you know, we cut the tree in half. So we've got a little extra space in this arc right here, which I'm hoping to utilize for this plot because it's a pretty tight squeeze. So we're not going to waste any time. It's time to finish this plot. The Hermit Hall of History is going to be complete. And then just the final little details so we can finally open up this course for the Hermits. Oh, what an exciting day. Where do I even start in here? In fact, it's so cramped, I feel like I can't even properly show this off, although you got a good look in the time lapse, I suppose. Let's do this. Let's free cam this just a little bit so I can show off all the different parts. Obviously, we started with the Star Team base. You guys remember the Civil War back in Season 6. Star Team base, you know, it'd be cool if we can put a ghast in there. I don't know if we'll put a regular ghast or maybe just a happy ghast. Probably be easier to put in there. We need a ghast face in there because this was the ghast cannon that we would shoot across to the G Team base, which is on this side. I've got a lot more details to do. I got to put in their little cannons that they had down in the bottom. But first, I wanted to make sure I mapped out the route in here before I started putting in little extra details like that. In fact, our hippie bus, our van, our RV here needs the hippie signs and lots of little details there as well. We've got that from the Area 77 hippies thing that was going on there. So you can see like the Area 77 gate, which is what we're going to have to go up and through in order to get out of here. So I got to block some of this off here. And then, of course, we got Mumbo's idea. Just a little splash of it. And then Scar's bit from the build-off that happened as well in here. It's like Scar shooting this cannon. And I'm thinking this cannon is actually going to be the path. So if I'm looking at the way in here, let's come over. You know what? Let's go back into our body. It just feels weird sometimes, like doing the free cam to show everything. But here's where we come in. Okay. Okay. I almost died. That was close. I need to start carrying a totem again, I think. This is where you end up as you climb the tree in the season 5 area that we did, and you end up over here in this corner. So I got to make this obvious that this is indeed the exit. But what I want to do from here is actually transition over to the G tower, the G team tower right here, and then have the player swim downwards. So I got to build a little bridge, a little tunnel that does that and makes it really obvious that this is the way out. I'll probably just, I think I can dig some of this away. I don't know what's beyond here, but yeah, we'll make this a nice big area to kind of scoot over here to the tower, swim down the tower, and then I'm thinking after you swim down, you come out either side, probably this side. I'll probably make it so you swim down. See right here, here's the little swim tunnel that you can swim down, and you come out here, and then I think we're going to confuse people a little bit. We're going to have them think they can maybe go through the RV. I got to decorate inside of here too. There's a lot of little details to do. And then if they'll realize that doesn't go where they want it to go, and then maybe come back here, do a little wall here so they can't get to the door back there, and then maybe they'll check the other side. So the first run of this is going to be a discovery mission, basically discovering that you can't indeed go to the side of the RV, and then it's got to click. It's got to click. They got to go over here, do just a little bit of parkour. They got to run up this fence, and then they got to jump over to the cannon. And this might take people quite a while to figure out, actually. And then from here, we can jump onto the top of the RV and then into Tango's Season 7 area. So that's kind of my plan. I got to put all those little bits and bobs in, but I just wanted to come back and kind of explain all the different parts that we did during that time lapse. Like I said, all we have left is the details, and then this plot is done. I think I'll just like extra fires and random stuff on the ground here, because that battlefield in the Civil War got really torn up, didn't it? And this is just a little too clean. So some fires here and there, give a little bit of extra things to dodge as you're running through here as well, will be pretty cool. So, all right. I'm going to get back to work. I'm very happy with the way this is coming along. Look at this. We've got some craters in the ground where it looks like these cannons here have hit the ground. The war has happened. So basically the battlefield here in the middle. We've got the van, the RV van, the hippie van, a little more decorated in the inside here. Look at that. We've got a driver's seat, captain's chair, if you will. Got all the amenities inside you would expect in an RV as well, including a bathroom. I put these guys in. They're supposed to be these cannons. You can see them shooting like the cannonballs out. And then I realized you could actually cheese this to like get a shortcut to on top of the RV there. So I had to kind of cut the wall off here so you couldn't go around this corner. And I don't think you can make this jump. Somebody might figure it out. Somebody might be able to make it. I think another red herring here might be these cannonballs. They might think they can like parkour across them and find a way up. I don't think you can once again. But hey, if somebody figures out how to do that, more power to them. Okay, so also come around the corner here. I just put up a wall so you can't get in. Just a big nope. Big bag of nope there. And I did the same kind of thing on this other side. Blocked this off as well so you can't get through here. So the only way you really should be able to get through right now is by going on this, right? Like, I still think this is the only way to go, but I'm probably wrong, and somebody's probably going to find it out another way. Like I said, a shortcut, and that's fine. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how the Hermits discover crazy new paths and stuff. I'm actually feeling like this room is done. And we lead right into the one Tango did here for Season 7, which is absolutely amazing. By the way, I discovered a few little secrets in this room just kind of playing around that I didn't know about. Look how funny that looks. Scar just peeking above the RV there. I don't think I want to reveal all the secrets, though, because Hermits could be watching this, and I kind of want them to discover some of this on their own. I don't want them to just watch all the making of videos and then discover all the secrets that way. I want them to actually like have to run through the course and find them organically. So I'm not going to give away too many secrets, but this room Wow, we really did a lot in here. I tried to grab as much stuff as I could from season 6, and I know there was a lot more we could have chosen, but this is what I could fit. So I'm happy with it. I hope you guys like it, and I think it'll be fun to run through. I like the kind of swim down course. It's pretty simple, but I think there are a lot of red herrings in here if they don't know that's the path that the hermits may kind of take their time to figure out until they reach that conclusion that that's the way to go. Unless, like I said, unless they find something even better, which would be pretty exciting, I think, to discover. So with this done, that's it. The entire section, the Hermit History, Hall of Hermit History, what the heck do we call it, is complete. Seasons 1 through 9, I guess, is done. Should we run it? I mean, I got a feeling if we run just the Hall of Hermit History, we're going to find more stuff that we need to get done, which is probably a good thing. So, all right, let's do it. Why not? Let's go all the way back to the beginning, and I'm just going to fly there because that will be quicker. Oh, we got to put our TNT back. I've got a bunch of junk in here, I think. Wait a minute. Is that my... There you are. My redstone box. Oh, how I've missed you. What are you doing in here? Oh, I'm gonna find so much stuff, aren't I? It's like Christmas morning all over again as I come through here. But yeah, look, I think I got a sign here that says I need to put the TNT back. Yes, put the TNT back in. Of course, it would be going off nonstop. And actually, I haven't ran this in a while with the TNT going off. And then, oh, in Cleo's over here, we've got to put in some sort of divider here so we can force the runners to go through this bit. Pretty sure the intention here is to have to go up the water spout. Down came the rain, and no, jump on that slime pad there, over, up, over, and down, which right now, this is very easy to shortcut. So we're going to have to do a little bit of work here. Oh my gosh, yeah. We're discovering lots of stuff to do. Now you guys can see why this has been taking me so long. Lots of little details to take care of. Okay, I'm back at the beginning. This is where you come out of that sewer system there, and you go into the Hall of Hermit History. So I'm going to take all this off. Let's eat real quick and see. Oh, another thing I need to see is, do I need to give them food as they work their way through? Potentially. So, all right, here we go. Season 1, we come through here. Got a little bit of this parkour right here. I believe this is the way we go. We jump up on here, and then we drop down here, and maybe from here we can go. Yes, perfect. Yeah, take a little bit of damage. All right, we'll do it the right way here. We'll go in and up and across. Jump through the slime up here. And then, yeah, I want to kind of force people to go this way. And if they fall, I think what we're going to have to do is make a ladder up here to come back into this bit and try that over. I think that's probably the best thing to do. It might take people a little bit of time to figure out what they're supposed to do if they don't make this jump here. But I think it's important that they make that jump and then they come down onto this door, which we're going to have to make sure that they can't just step up onto from there, which is going to be pretty easy to do, I think. Got a few ideas for that, and yeah, I'm hungry, so taking damage. And let's see, I think we can just go like that. Okay, got that jump down. It's actually a really hard jump. I've had to practice that a few times. All right, we run through here, and then False's area. There's a couple shortcuts that I've shown off before, but I think we're just going to run over here. Pretty easy to do if we don't miss that jump, and then through here. That's not bad. And then, wow, we really went for it on this one. All right, let's go down. Let's go up, and we'll do the run around the tree if I can remember how. All right, we get to this side. We've got the ladder over there, and how was it that we get up there? I think it was through this bit, and then where do we make that jump from? I totally forget. I think it's from here? No. There we go. We can jump from that wall right there. I seem to be able to make it. And then from the top of the ladder over to this bit, jump up here. Wow, this is actually a pretty difficult part. And then this should be the final level of the tree anyway. All right, let's keep going. And then up to the brand new area, season 6. Swim down, easy mode, and jump to that. Up, 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 up. Oh, I went further than I needed to go. Yeah, definitely need some food at some point. Can I make the jump? I didn't. I made it. Okay. I'm going to do this the way I think Tango expects people to do it, even though I found a little secret. But again, I don't want to show it off just yet. Got to duck under that one. And then it looks like you can go 2 different ways. You can go this way, which seems pretty hard because you got this one little glass post there. But we made it. And then from here, you just dive onto the fence. Okay. Now this one I have not figured out where to sprint and where to shift. So I'm just going to shift all the way through. This one's definitely going to take some time to figure out. And I think this is going to be the difference between somebody getting first place, the quickest time on the course, and those that don't are going to be whoever figures out how to get through here. But of course, it's super complicated because these two geniuses made it. All right, let's go through here. We've got the decked out portion, and this jump is pretty easy if you go that way. Up these. I've kind of gone through here enough now that I think I've got it. Love the sound effects. We'll go over this way. There was a shortcut up somewhere, but I skipped it. And up through here, and we're done. And the fireworks go off. Yay! I hope they're not down to half a heart by the time they get there, because that might just kill them. And I need to obviously put the wall back in. But yeah, that is pretty cool, pretty fun. And that was a long time to get through just the Hermit History part. Obviously, you know, that's just the ending bit of the race. You have the whole train system, you've got the underwater part, you've got the sewer system, and then that. So there is... This could be a long race. This could be more than 5 minutes average for the players to get through, which I'm curious to see how long it does take the Hermits when we finally open this up. And again, I have just so much mess everywhere. I think this is like my next redstone box. When I lost this one, I started making this one. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, I put in some instructions. Well, okay. I need to put in the instructions here. But literally the instructions are just going to be like, stand at the gate, press this button above the book, and go. We got to make this light so it indicates whether or not somebody's currently running the course. So I've got a little bit of redstone to do for this system. And then, of course, we've got our check score system here. I did a little armor stand magic to fill this gap here. So this cart can actually go through that because it's just a block being held by an armor stand. So it's actually invisible. Like I can get through it. I'm going to have to run the rest of the course to see what else we have left. But we're so close now. We are so close now. It's just insane to think how many hours we've spent, and others, obviously, on making this. Oh, I gotta not step on that pressure plate. Either that or I gotta take the fireworks out. We're literally wasting diamonds. How many are left in this? I need to take, oh, okay. I think I put 1 stack in each one, so they're gonna be gone soon. We got a bunch left though, we're fine. Anyway, I'm gonna start walking through the course and just making sure everything is done. Which I have a feeling we're going to find a ton of stuff to do still.
Man, I wish my friends would play Minecraft with me. Then we could like make a server and play on it like the Hermits do. That'd be so much fun. Oh well, I guess I'll just make another forever world. I guess as I build another starter base, I'll watch some impulseSV streams to keep me company.
So if you're just joining the stream, we're currently checking out some amazing builds here on the ISV patron server as we wrap up the current season. And for those of you that don't know, I actually host a private Minecraft Java-based survival multiplayer server. And it's for all the peeps who support me over on Patreon. And we just have an incredible staff of admins, moderators, and guides who are all here just to make sure that everybody has a super fun and family-friendly time. So right now is actually the perfect time to join if you're thinking about it, because we are about to kick off a brand new season. So all you need to do is go over to patreon.com/impulseSV and you can join the community and you'll be right there for launch day.
Whoa, I didn't know Impulse had a patron server. That's awesome. Okay, looks like $10 a month gives us access to the private server he was talking about. And Discord access, super cool. Oh man, the idea of being able to meet people just like me who like to watch Impulse and watch Hermitcraft, such a good idea. And all I had to do was link my Discord account and we're in. Look at this, there's all sorts of rules and information straight away to get us started. Wow, that was really easy. Oh man, I can't wait to get to know all these people that love playing Minecraft just like me. Can't believe I didn't sign up for this sooner.
Yep. Realize something. I have a lot of wind charges going on in the race, which means I needed to come back to my breeze farm. It's been a while. It's been a while since I used this thing. In fact, I forgot that it's a minecart ride, actually. I'm collecting these breeze rods up. I think it's going pretty well. No, it's not. These take forever. Why did they make these spawners so they only activate like once every 30 minutes? I don't know if that's true, but it's a long time between the time that they activate. So, yeah, that just means me sitting in this cart for days on end, trying to get some breeze rods so we can get some wind charges for the course. Because that wouldn't be good if we ran out of these wind charges during the course. Yeah, okay, so what did we get? I grabbed those already. Oh, love the music though. I'm glad I put in the music system. It's super cool. It's fun to listen to. All right. Oh, man. Yeah. See you in a few days. All right, I did pretty good. I mean, obviously I wish we had more. I think this will last maybe a few days. I think I'm going to be just having to spend a lot of time here while everybody's doing this race just to make sure that we don't run out of these wind charges. But, oh, I realized I never showed you guys our Metro munchies. Remember when I said we needed to add food to the course? Well, we have special food. In fact, why don't we go back to the course and I'll show you. All right, I've been working really hard, so lots of little changes. There's a banner that I'm covering that little block with that I didn't like the look of. I tried to do double slabs and it turned out weird. I've got the best scores book in so people can log their best runs. Once I got things done, I did a test run and I got 1,040 nuggets, which isn't that great. It's going to be easily beatable. And then I realized we need to give them food straight off the bat because before I even got to the end of the train station, I was starting to get hungry. So when you press the button to start the race, you're going to get a slice of pizza. It's Metro Munchie. So just imagine it's a concession stand here down in the Metro. And that'll spit out a piece of pizza for you. So you have that while you're running the race. I was tempted to press the button to show you guys, but then I realized that's going to actually start a race and then I'm just going to want to run it. So I want to take my time and show you some of the details. So I'm cheesing this. I know players can cheese this, but I don't know why they would. The race wouldn't start. I mean, I guess if they want to go in the race and just explore and just kind of understand the paths to things, that's totally cool. Although, I guess while they're in here, somebody else could start a race because they wouldn't know. And as I go through here, I start to wonder like how much stuff I've somehow neglected to show you guys because I maybe worked on it on stream and just didn't think about it. I think maybe this is one of those sections that I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but you can go back outside the train once you're forced to go in, and there's a little parkour course right here. You can see all the black stone on the ground is supposed to represent like an oil spill, and you can't really navigate through here because there's honey blocks underneath. But if you are good at parkour, you can actually jump across these guys, work your way onto this bench. Oh, like I said, if you're good at parkour, not like me, you can get onto the bench, up onto this, and then back in the train, which is a nice little shortcut so that you can potentially avoid some of the things that would slow you down inside the train, such as like having to click through here and accidentally clicking the loom and then oh no, and then we missed the door and oh my goodness, we just again, and we killed killed all the time before we could get through. So yeah, I love the fact that this part of the course has so many options to choose from. That's been one of my favorite things to do as I designed Metro Mayhem, was just come up with different ways and different shortcuts and ideas for people to figure out, what's going to be the best, and they're going to have to do that probably through trial and error. But anyway, yeah, they should have at least that one slice of food, so if they need it by the time they get to the end of that, or anywhere in the course, they have it. But then I realized that at a certain point, they're going to need more food, especially after they get to the part where we have our slimes, because if you're not good through that part, you're going to take a lot of damage and you're going to need to heal somehow. So we'll go through here. I have my boots on right now, so I'm actually flying through here way faster once you get the Dolphin's Grace than I should be. There it goes. And it's actually really hard to navigate once you get Dolphin's Grace. So obviously no armor, no boots are going to be allowed, especially Depth Strider, because it will significantly change the way the race feels. But yeah, let's continue through here. If you guys don't remember this part, I don't know if we've actually been through here in a while. We work our way up. Thank you, Depth Strider, for making me super fast so I don't get hit by tridents. And then here we go, set our spawn here. Hopefully that's obvious that they need to set their spawn. I don't know if you guys have seen that either. Like I said, just a lot of little details I've come through and done in here to make the course a little more fun and look a little bit better. Here's our wind charge section. So starting to add some wind charges into there. Only one or two maybe will go off as the players run through, depending on how hard it is for them to get through our little trapdoor wall. And here's the part I'm talking about with the slime. You guys know it. It is very, very punishing if you don't get the timing down just right. Had a little hiccup there. That was weird. Oh, don't get hit. Okay, and then we follow him. I'm being a little extra cautious because Greg has taken me out one too many times. But as we come through here, this is where, had I started the race, I just realized that the mechanism that spits out the pizza is me pressing the start button, which I didn't do because I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't feel like starting the race. But there will be a piece of pizza that drops down right here on top of this pizza box. So it'll look exactly like that. So as they come through here, they can pick up their Metro Munchie and then work their way around. And then they now have another piece of food that they can eat while they come through here. And, oh, yeah, that's right. I set off the sensor. So our wind charges are now coming through this tunnel, which are very, very punishing as you're trying to do parkour. Of course, should I just take my armor off so that I can actually, like, do this legit? Here we go. And we come through here, and, yeah, this is a game changer, these wind charges. We're going through them like mad right now, so I need to get more put in. Obviously, I still got them on me from our little AFK session that we just had, so I will come back and fill that up best I can. But yeah, we spit out quite a bit in here, so I gotta keep up on that. And then those should shut off right here. I think I should have activated a smoke sensor. Okay, maybe it just took a second to shut off. All right, that's shut off now. And then as we come through here, I want to show you guys something that you may not have seen. I asked Cleo if they could do some statue work for us using the armor stands. And we have Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady. Look at what Cleo did. It is so good. I cannot believe the detail work. I mean, there's just like hundreds of armor stands in here. Look at just to make Shredder's cape. That is just a ton of carpets layered to make that look. And then all the little hooks and stuff out of flint and steel. My favorite part. This has got to be my favorite part. That little bow tie on Bebop's shoe is absolutely amazing. Done out of leads, of course. Cleo, thank you so much. So yeah, I owe Cleo. My deal with Cleo was that I would have a special private run through with Cleo where I can show Cleo all the little tricks of the course. And basically we'll just walk through, like I said, so I can show Cleo all the little things like, you know, the fact that this is a shortcut here. If you can make this jump, in fact, with that water there, it does make it harder, but it's still doable to make that jump right there, which is a pretty big shortcut through this area because a lot of times, at least I do, struggle on getting these bubble jumps just right. There we go. I nailed it that time. So yeah, we've been through here cleaning up a lot of things. I closed off this area a bit, added the sounds back in.
Welcome to the Metro Mayhem Hermit History
Those are back.
experience.
I think I limited the range, so that should fade out about the time that you come through here. Yeah, you can hear that fade out. And then the next one will play. Here you go. I got this blocked off now. You can't go that way. I'm sure they'll try.
Exhibit was
and then we'll go through the bubble column here, and I'll show you what I've done here. I've raised up the platform over here onto Boombox, so now you literally have to make it from here. And then hopefully, whoa, that's going to be interesting. Uh-oh, a TNT. Right, I put that in. You're going to want to set your spawn here. I'm sorry. I got a little discombobulated by the TNT going off. You're going to want to set your spawn, obviously, in case you die inside of Boombox, which I have a totem. I stole a totem from Tango because I felt like I might die putting the TNT back in. But yeah, if you come down this way, you don't make those jumps, it is very, very difficult to get back up there without going that way. I should probably stop setting off TNT. It'll be interesting to see if anybody finds a shortcut through here. I can't wait to find out. But if you miss the jump, this is kind of the secret. And if any hermits are watching, that's totally fine because I could see this being a little frustrating if you don't know this. But yeah, if you miss that jump, you can come this way and then jump up here, and then you can come back in and try that over again. So not obvious, but those are the kind of things I want. I want the first runs to be a bit of a discovery process for the hermits. So it could be a little bit frustrating until you get the hang of it, but then once they have the hang of it, it should be super fun because you'll know exactly what you're doing. Should we go through Boombox? I don't think I'll die to the TNT. I mean, I could just let it go off and maybe go. Yeah! Okay. All right. I'll see if I can make this jump. It's always difficult, but I did it. All right, there we go. Come through here. Not much going on through here. No changes in there. Just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. But you may notice something new got added. You know, I thought it was a little quiet running through here. How do you not just stop and jam? Oh, but more pizza here in case they need it, which obviously got hurt from Boombox, so I'll take it. But now we have the fun of listening to Hermit Gang as we come through the tree section. Caffeinated, animated, redstone innovator. My behavior's crazy, can't face me. Impulse is never lazy. Tango, why would you betray me? Now my scope is aiming better. Run from cover from all the gas balls that I be taming. Without a sound, without no hesitation, my creations are amazing. Better watch your step or the G team will end up blazing. Who's the better team? There is no controversy, but before it's said and done, y'all be begging us for mercy. Nailed it. I still got it. I still got it. Let's go. I stopped racing to do my verse. I wonder how many other hermits will do that. Oh man, so much fun. Unfortunately, I think most people will make it through the course before the end of the song and may never hear my verse. The other travesty is Azuma's and Ren's are after mine, and they're even better than mine. So that's going to be sad. So we start to hear it fade out as we get to Tango's area. And the reason I did that, I set the range of the music itself so that we wouldn't miss out on the sound effects that have been put in for the mumbo jumbo part. Obviously, we're going to hear that here right now. Let me just try something real quick. If I run all the way up to here, oh, it's still closed. Okay, so maybe sneak past the beginning, run a little bit, sneak again, and I bet there's another spot where you can run. I'm starting to figure it out. But yeah, I didn't want Hermit Gang playing over that, and also this, of course. Oh, it's so good. I'm so ready for another decked out. Tango, get working, buddy. I need more decked out. And there we go. End of the race. Of course, obviously, if we started the race, we would have nugget collection and all that. Okay. Oh, that scared me. But there we go, guys. All the details are in. Everything is in place. I'm going to just add some more wind charges so to make sure that those don't run out on anybody. I'll keep my eye on it, of course, as the hermits are running the course. And I'm done. I'm done. It's after over a year of work on this. Crazy. I know it took a long time. There was a lot of digging. I don't want to explain myself, okay? It's done. That's all I care about, and I'm happy, and I cannot wait to open this up. So, announcements. We've got our instruction book here on how to run the race, right? They need to press the button, and then if the light's on, don't press it again. Go to the locker room, set your spawn, drop your stuff, all that stuff. You guys don't need to read 3 pages, but this is the one that I want you to read. Season 1 will run from August 1st, and it will end at midnight, August 15th. Those that can get the lowest score in that time frame are going to win a very coveted prize. Good luck. So, yeah, I have a prize in mind for whoever wins what we'll call Season 1. I do have plans to renovate a little bit and then launch another season after Season 1's done. And also, I think I will reward people even if they don't get the first place. I think there'll be something to shoot for. And so I've got a few ideas on that I'm working on. Can't really announce it just yet, but look forward to starting to see the Hermits running this race come August 1st, which should just be a few days from now. Also, another quick announcement. I wanted to have an outsider come test the course because obviously when you make something like this, you know how it's supposed to be done. And then all of a sudden you get somebody else in and they find loopholes in different ways that you never thought of. And I thought that would be a good idea to bring somebody in who isn't going to actually compete because that could be seen as some sort of advantage when it comes to the competition. So on Wednesday, July 30th, just a few days from the time this episode comes out, as long as I get this done in time, we will have JojoSolos on the server down here in Metro Mayhem, testing out the course, trying to find shortcuts and loopholes and figure out anything that would be game breaking, I guess. And we're gonna stream it over on Twitch. So hopefully you guys can join us for the live stream over there and watch Jojo run the course. If you guys don't know Jojo is an amazing MCC competitor, just cracked at Minecraft. Parkour, PvP, you name it, Jojo is the GOAT. In fact, Jojo had 3rd place overall on the Ace race that was on the MCC training server, which is an insane accomplishment. So I figured Jojo would be a perfect person to come in and help me test this course out. So yeah, hopefully you guys can join me. Link in the description to that stream. I'll have the time displayed in different time zones so you guys can hopefully figure out what time zone that is for you guys. And like I said, hopefully you can join us. But yeah, this is exciting. It's happening. We are opening Metro Mayhem finally, and I cannot wait to see how the Hermits do. I know some of them are going to be finding all the shortcuts. But that is going to do it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, do that before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.